It's the bottom of the seventh inning with the winning run on third. I'm up to bat and there are 2 outs. The count is 3 balls and 2 strikes. Sweat is beading down my face and my stomach is churning from how nervous I am. The pitcher and I made eye contact and knew that this exact at-bat would determine who would be going on in the sectionals and who would be going home. Today I will take you through my senior year regional high school final baseball game. I knew that what was about to happen would stick with me for the rest of my life. Before going into this game, my team's record is 15-10. I play for Wilmington High School, and we are going up against Coal City Kohlers, our rivals. We've played Coal City twice this year so far, and we had each won a game. Today was feeling like a good day. I had my lucky Under Armour on and was wearing all the same stuff I had worn from the previous games of the tournament. As we were riding on the bus going to Coal City, I glanced around at all the other seniors on the bus and thought to myself, this could potentially be the last game I ever play with these guys. We got off the bus, and I had my headphones in and was more anxious to take the field than I had ever been before. We got to the dugout, and I put my cleats on and grabbed for my mitt to head for the outfield to warm my arm up. The umpires gave us the go-ahead to take the field for pregame warm-ups. Pregame warm-ups felt like they were taking forever. I just wanted to get this game underway. We were the home team, so this meant that we would be taking the field first. We got in a huddle so that our coach could pump us up before taking the field. As we broke the huddle, I sprinted out to left field as if it would be the last game I would ever play. The first half of the inning had gone by with no score. I ran in the dugout to grab my batting gloves and helmet. I was the leadoff batter. My first at-bat was an unsuccessful one. I had grounded out to the shortstop, and at the end of the first inning, the score was 0-0. Coal City had put their first runs up on the board in the top of the second. Their double to left center had scored 2. We unfortunately could not put up any runs in the second inning, so at the end of the second, the score was Coal City 2, Wilmington 0. I was up to bat again in the top of the third, with a man on first and third with 1 out. The first pitch was a fastball right down the middle, and I took a hack at it. I had hit a line shot directly between the third baseman and the shortstop, scoring 1 run. The score at the end of the third was Coal City 2, Wilmington 1. There was no more scoring until the 5th inning when Coal City's number 3 batter came up to the plate with a man on third base and 2 outs. He had hit a ball directly between me and left field and the center fieldman. I had taken what I thought was a good route to the ball, but knew that the only chance of me getting to the ball would be if I dove for it. I took a dive for it, and the ball had hit off the end of my mitt, dribbling to the outfield fence, scoring 1 run. We had a chance to redeem ourselves in the bottom of the 5th. There were 2 outs, and I came up to the plate and hit a single, trying to get a 2-out rally going. The following batter had hit a home run to left field. The dugout went wild, and the coach patted my back as I rounded third to touch home. The score going at the bottom of the 5th was Coal City 3, Wilmington 3. The score remained 3-3 going into the bottom of the 7th inning. I looked to see when I would be up to bat. The lineup showed that I was in the number 4 slot. I was just hoping that I would get a chance to bat in order to spark something. The first batter had hit a leadoff single, and the second batter bunted him over to second. The third batter sacrifice bunted him to third, and when I came up to the plate with 2 outs. There was 2 outs, and the count was 3 balls and 2 strikes. As the pitcher wound up to deliver the pitch, my eyes grew as big as the baseball. I swung, just hoping that I would get a good enough piece of the ball to hit it somewhere hard. I made contact with the ball and looked up to see where it had gone. I had done it. I had hit the ball directly over the second baseman's head, scoring the winning run of the ball game. The crowd went wild once again, and the final score of the ball game was Wilmington 4, Coal City 3. We had won the game and were going on to the sectionals. From this, I have learned that there are very few moments that you are going to remember forever, and this was one of those moments. I can now say that on that day, in the bottom of the 7th inning, with the winning run on third, 2 outs, 3 balls, and 2 strikes, I had held nothing back.